We're not a problem. You're the problem.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. We're doing a campaign, and I don't know what I'm going to call this yet. It's much better than what I said earlier. This is
nice
bad at
to
the
meet
introduction
you.
part. Okay, so you guys are part of a isolated tribe up in the northern tundras, and because it's so barren, you guys kind of live off hunting down large animals. And today is the initiation rite for all the young boys and girls to become grown adults. And to do so, you guys are gonna go hunting.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay, would everybody like to introduce their characters? And before I ask, have you guys written down what your character is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you write them down?
Now I'm just asking if you've written down, else I'm gonna have to take notes, or I'll bother you guys to send it to me so I can copy paste it.
I'm sure you'll manage. Alright, I guess I'll go first then. Nobody else will.
Well, that's what we were expecting, yeah.
Oh, he just assumed that I'm always going to go first.
Oh.
Right then, my character is Rylon, and he grew up here. He's one of the youngest of all the people doing their training, because he was always very good with a bow. Ever since he was from a young age, he's a bit of a prodigy. But he liked shooting his bow, and but he was never much for meeting with other kids. Like he'd always disappear into the woods with his bird. His bird was always his best friend. He was always very lonely. He's like, the only friend I need is my bird. And the day before this hunt, he was very stressed out. He was going to be the youngest in the class. He was really nervous. So he goes off into the woods, his little comfort place, and he found a crystal ball. And the crystal ball spoke to him. And he was like, the crystal ball was like, all right, listen, I know your problems, young child. You take me with you, and I can advise you on your hunt and make sure you're a-okay. And the kid, Tyron was like, what did I name him? Rylon. Rylon was like, yeah, that sounds great. Just come help me out on my hunt. So he took the crystal ball, and he kind of talks to it. He's a little bit nutty, but yeah, that's Rylon.
Weird kid in town.
Okay, sounds cool.
Okay. So my character is Tillamook. And he is the son or the grandson of the village elder. And he lost an eye back because he once went on a big hunt to see how the big hunt went with his dad and his granddad.
It was like a ride along.
Yeah, like a ride along, and they were hunting an elephant. And whilst they were cornering one of these elephants, suddenly one of the alpha elephants of that herd charged at us. But Tillamook was able to distract the elephant by going berserk and charging the alpha. But during the charge on this alpha, one of Tillamook's eyes got impaled by the tusk of the elephant. And after that charge and barely evading death, Tillamook used the elephant's tusks to jump onto his head. The elephant did not like this, however, and tried to shake him off. So Tillamook stabbed his dagger into the elephant's head to stay on top of him. Luckily, Tillamook's dagger hit the elephant straight in the spinal cord, killing it straight. I'm dying. Wait. The situation, the thing that happened, everyone saw this happening, so they just thought Tillamook killed it, even though Tillamook had no idea that he killed it like this. But the situation spread around town like wildfire, and soon spread to surrounding tribes. A gnome heard about Tillamook's story in a neighboring tribal village further away, and came to fix his eye in trade for being allowed to write the story down and make a book out of it.
The rights to the story.
Yeah, basically.
I will trade you the rights to the story for an eye. Huh? How does that sound?
Gnomish publisher.
Basically, Telerik was very eager to become chief of the tribe and won't just back down out of a fight that easily. His dad sadly died during the hunting of a mythical 5-headed bull ogre. And his mom, terrified of losing another loved one to the hunt, she really disapproves of his hunting.
Okay. That must have been some like meaty berserk, because you're a little keen. You're like 2 foot tall. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go next. So my name is Kalaria. When she was old enough, she was assigned by the village elders to go and join the sort of lumberjack faction in the tribe. But she wasn't actually strong enough to do any of the heavy lifting around the place, like swinging axes and stuff. That wasn't her thing. So she would just
wait. Sorry, like my mom came in for some reason, so I'm gonna have to redo that. Like I was halfway through my story when she came in. I'm very sorry.
I thought you'd end it. I thought you'd end it. That was a perfect ending.
It was a very final sounding ending.
No, it wasn't. That's why, but I wanted to finish my story. I don't know if you want me to fucking redo it, Sander.
No. Just continue where you left off. Honestly.
Okay. His dad died during hunting of the mythical 5-headed bull ogre. And his mom's terrified of losing another loved one to the hunt. Really disapproves of Telemach's lust for hunting. His grandpa, being one of the tribe elders, who's taught him basically everything he knew, and Telemach is very he has a very good bond with his grandpa, thanks to all of this. And since his dad died, he really looks up to his grandpa as the village elder, and he lives with his mom and his grandpa now. And he's to become the next chief of the tribe.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben, would you like to continue?
Wait, is Merlin properly done now?
Yeah, I'm probably done.
Okay, I'll just
It's like the radio thing. You have to say over.
Right, so yeah, my name is Kalaria. When she was old enough, she was assigned to sort of go join the lumberjacks, and yeah, she wasn't strong enough to do the heavy lifting around the place. So all she could do is sort of venture into the forest and pick up the little sticks and stuff on the ground to bring back to the tribe as firewood and stuff. She was always really curious about what lied outside of the safe zone that was designated around the tribe. So she would try and go deeper into the woods whenever she could. Mm-hmm. One day when she was out searching for the wood, however, she discovered a small little hut on its own in the middle of the forest. Wondering why it was there, she entered the hut to find a sorcerer just there practicing some magic mid-spell. The sorcerer wasn't very appreciative of her just storming into his house uninvited, but she was amazed by the magic that was going on there, so she kept on pestering him, kind of breaking him down a little bit, making him feel a lot easier than he was initially. And then he eventually explains
down
to her.
Is slightly the wrong word there, but
you're not playing calming. Loosening, yeah, that works.
Buttering him up.
Buttering him up.
I was like, wait, is she mentally breaking him down? Jesus Christ, what a horrible girl!
We're just buttering up, just sort of making him...
she is very charismatic, right?
Yeah, she's pretty charismatic. So, oh shit, where was I? Hold on, wait, I'm just getting to
You were breaking him up?
Oh yeah, so yeah, breaking up with him, he was my boyfriend.
Oh my god, you're too old.
Oh my god. No, he's like an 80-year-old man or something equivalent. He's pretty old. He was doing his spell. I was really intrigued by this. I'd never seen this type of magic from the village, the tribe witch before.
Mm-hmm.
He explained that he was a flesh weaver, and wanting to know more, I sort of stayed with him for a little bit longer, had a nice conversation with him. And as I went to leave, he stopped me. He was really appreciative of the fact that he actually had some company for a few hours just in his day. It was the first time he'd had company in years, frankly. And he offered to teach me some of his ways, considering that I was so curious about it all. So over the next following weeks, I continued to stop by his hut. He would train me to become a flesh weaver like him, and in return, I just sort of do some chores around the house whenever I could, just help him out. He became like a really close friend, almost like a father figure in that sort of sense. I guess he was my daddy. There were some spells though that he always kept secret from me. He did not want me to read them at all, to learn them. He would like keep books on high shelves that I couldn't reach, that sort of stuff. However, one day, I saw a piece of paper lying on one of the high shelves, and something just really caught my eye about it. So I climbed up his things, like I just got a little step ladder out, climbed up, grabbed the paper, and it was a spell that I could use to combine the flesh of things and at least other materials I could find around me to create my own sentient golem. After a few little attempts practicing of this, just trying to shove whatever I could together, really, I eventually created Daisy, who is my little blob sort of flesh golem. There's no, like, she's got no limbs at all. She's just
blob.
Just a blob. She's practically useless. But I really care for her. I'm amazed by the fact that magic can even do this. This is, like, it's opening up a whole other world of opportunities in my mind.
Wait, I have a question. Honestly, I thought you were gonna go with the you made the flesh golem to help with the woodcutting problem. Like, no. You couldn't carry any logs.
I mean, that might have been like sort of in the back of my mind, but I was more just curious about the magic.
I think that was just a positive.
If we kill some,
I mean, it would just be a bonus. I probably haven't actually thought about that.
If we kill some things, can we attach the body to your flesh blob or not?
No.
Why not?
Also, I don't think our characters would be really be all that supportive
I'll get to that.
of that either.
Right. So, obviously, knowing that this sort of magic was kind of shunned in the village, because it's dark spells, I had to keep Daisy a secret. I didn't want to get rid of her. She was just my friend at this point. So I carried her around in a little rucksack behind me, sort of like in the campaign. I'm basically just gonna knock her out until it's like necessary if I do want to bring her out, because I don't want anyone really knowing about this. Not even the old man knows that I've used the spell. So
wait, is she like really small?
No, she's fairly like big-ish. I don't know.
Is she like a pillow?
Like small for porks, I guess, because she's young. But oh wait, do you mean Daisy?
Yeah.
Oh, Daisy's like.
Is she like my size?
Maybe like a small, like football kind of size. Not very big.
She's like a plush pillow you carry around.
Nah, just like a sort of football kind of size, but like a misshapen sort of football, and it's like really squishy and.
Is it like how you have like a piece of gum, like?
No, because that'd be like sticky.
Misshapen, like an American football.
No, just imagine like almost like a stress ball, but a little bit squishier still.
Or maybe
like,
that pink glob from Planet X, like the Disney movie. That's what it reminds me of.
Just think of like a blobfish, but with like flowers and stuff on it as well.
Yeah,
like little bits of foliage. Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Right. Right. So at one point, realizing that magic was the way forward, or what I thought was the way forward for my life, like I was just so intrigued. I wanted to know more about it. I went to the tribe witch, and I tried to demonstrate some of my magic to see if she would take me under her wing. She did not approve of my dark spells at all, and flat out refused to help me with furthering the abilities that I'd learned. So now I sort of aspire to one day leave the tribe, travel the world, and just discover what other types of magic are taught outside, because that's the only place I'm gonna find out about some more fancy stuff.
Cool.
And
Cap, last but not least. And I'm sorry about that Yanni thingy. Anyways, Cap, would you like to tell us a story? Cap? I am going to cry. Go ahead, tell your story.
Alright, my character, her name is Serena Gorgium, and she is what you could call a time bender. At a young age, she was taken in by Quisanda, the town witch, who took interest in her because she noticed Serena's strange magical properties. During her research, Quisanda miscalculated how strong Serena's magic was, and she ended up destroying the whole village, killing Serena. A few seconds later, she was transported back in time right before she destroyed the village. She did not see it at first, but after a few times of this happening, she realized what happened and told Quasanda.
I'm going to slightly interrupt, but this is some irresponsible experimenting that it took a couple of experiments.
I have so much respect for it. That's awesome. We died so many times. Thank God.
Well, no, what happened is she would go back in time, and like Serena was not that old at the time to understand what was happening, but she had to eventually learn something was up, and yeah, that happened. So Quasanda was astonished by the power and decided to go further into this time-bending abilities that she has. After a long while of trying to figure all this out, Serena began to be able to control her time abilities, allowing her to jump a few seconds through time, change the time of others, stop time. It's really kind of difficult to like pinpoint exactly what she's able to do.
She became a Time Lord.
Yes, pretty much.
I am a time. Yeah.
But she's not all that powerful. She can't like jump years through time or even hours. She can only really jump a few seconds through because that's how powerful that she can get. Because I mean, that would be way too overpowered.
She's like
The world wouldn't
Echo,
allow that.
basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, Serena has always been amazed by Quasanda's work as she's been under her wing. And yes, this is the reason why I think Jack's character wasn't able to come under, because I was already here. Ha.
Man's character.
What?
Well, no, they just disapproved of my magic trail because it was bad.
Oh.
It's dark magic.
A bit of both.
Fine.
But yeah,
That is
they're
fine.
both, I guess.
But Serena wanted to learn more about witch magic and all that. So she would kind of sneak and try and read some books about this. And eventually Quasanda noticed this and was completely fine with it. She decided to actually help her learn more about witch spells and things that could aid her later in life. But jumping to today, she's actually never tried hunting or anything like that before, so she doesn't know exactly what to do, but she's confident that she's going to do well today, just because she's a very confident person.
She's confident she'll survive. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? She's died many a times.
Yeah.
There is no dangers ahead that we can't conquer with more than one failed death roll.
I was about to say, no death that Cap can't conquer.
Okay, so I wanna start a bit with a couple NPC talky thingies. So
Conversations.
yes, since we finished off with Cap, we might as well start with Cap here. So you're at the witch, right? And she's being worried about you, right? And it's gonna be your first hunt. You'll be fine, right? Here, I even wrapped you a special gift, and she gives you a broom staff.
Oh, thank you, Master. Thank you so much.
Use it in case of troubles, okay?
Okay, I got it.
And don't let too many people show you your time bendy things, okay? That might be very dangerous.
Okay, I won't use it too much. I'll try not to, at least.
Is that your best witch voice, Sadja? Come on.
Would you like me to talk like this?
No, I'm not going
Master,
to.
don't get into your true form, please.
Why don't you just use the force voice, huh?
I'm sorry. I can't keep it in all the time. Luckily you don't have inner demons like me.
I haven't been to the pharmacist recently. I'm late on my meds.
I've lost my magical ball.
Okay.
God.
Now go over. Now, oh, fuck. Now you've got my voice fucked up. Now go over to the instructor with the other kids, and good luck.
All right, thank you.
Don't die.
I can't.
So what's my character doing here?
I'll get to you last because
I'm just kind of off behind a building somewhere.
Do you
No, I'm
still
sure
wanna-
there's a good reason for it.
Yeah. There's okay. Now, Merlin, you're at your granddad is giving you a final goodbye.
He doesn't think he's gonna come back. No faith.
His granddad is not gonna be back here when he comes back. No.
What? Wait, what?
Okay, I'm sorry. That I would never do that. Okay. So, your granddad asked you to come by before you went over to the initiation ceremony or whatever. I had a word for this. Coming of age. Right.
3 words.
Yeah. And he's like, and he starts off with, oh, thank you for coming over. How are you feeling today?
Pretty good. Still don't understand why you asked me to come over since we live in the same house, you know, but...
Shut up, child. I have my own office, okay? I am the tribe leader.
Thank you for coming to my office here. It's very, I know it's very far out of your way, you know, being in the same house, but I appreciate you stopping by.
Anyways, I don't want to point out that there's already a door opening right there.
I was about to say,
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'm just watching Cam draw and it's like, is he not noticing these walls?
Okay,
right
okay,
here?
continue.
Okay, moving on.
My door's always open.
My door's always open because, you know, this town gets in a lot of trouble and they always need my help. I can't do anything without me. And speaking of everybody needing my help, as the tribe leader, I'm... Oh, fuck, I'm going to British. Not British, some fucked up accent.
I'm gonna impart you on a bit of cheese.
I'm going to be... eventually, I won't be here for the village anymore. And I need a successor.
He's wasting away right in front of you.
Yeah.
You can hear it in his voice.
And when that time comes, I would like you to take my place.
Time's coming very soon.
I mean, I'd love to, but am I ready for that?
I know you're still hesitant. You're still young, and you'll have plenty of time to grow. I mean, this old man isn't dying too soon.
Funny, yeah? Saying grow too keen. Yeah, that's very cool, Grabs. Very cool.
I am shorter than you. Shut up.
Okay. No, that's I think I can do it in a couple of years, maybe.
Now, before you go on your journey, I wouldn't be a good granddad if I didn't give you a little present for on the way. And he opens a closet and he grabs the armor passed down from generation, and he hands you the gem skin armor. Your dad also wore this during his coming of age, so I think it is right for you to have this now during your coming of age.
This is amazing. What? You're just gonna give this to me?
Of course I am.
Yeah, I'm expecting you to pay me back in a couple of years.
Shut your mouth, Jack. You're ruining
That would be 500 gold. Oh wait, you don't.
This is simply a loan.
Sorry, can't hear you, Grab. Bye.
Now be on your way. The other kids must be waiting for you as well.
Thanks, Grabs. You're gonna give him a hug.
Oh.
Little did Merlin know that was the last hug he'd be receiving from his grandfather.
No, shut up.
That grandfather his voice was messing up during the conversation. It's getting worse and worse.
He died right as you were walking out the door.
He
You just didn't turn around to see it.
Shut up.
Okay, Ben is lonely. He doesn't have any parents, or I don't have anything for him.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh wait, Ben, you're a pork. You're pork, perfect.
Wait, can I just be stroking my backpack?
No, here. I have the perfect villager.
No, you don't.
Do you have anything on you that I can actually give to you?
His flesh weaver golem.
I don't know.
Oh, the protective shades.
No.
That's an awesome gift.
I've got something else. Okay. Oh yeah, no. This is beautiful. Hey there, kid. This is your dad. Quote unquote
my
dad.
Hey there, random kid I've never seen before. I'm your dad.
Do I have to consent to this? I don't want this to be my dad.
Yes, too late, Cannon.
Do you want it to be your brother?
Can it
Orcs
just
don't
be...
have family.
Yeah, it's just some guy.
Somebody had to raise you, okay? They didn't just
Guardian.
guardian. This is your guardian.
They died on a hunt ages ago.
This
Where's
is
your
your
guardian?
guardian.
I'm my own guardian. I camp.
You can't. You're fucking.
You have to
fighters.
live in somebody's room.
Can't I just like camp out here?
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
that's his
rephrase it, Ben.
roommate.
This is your older roommate. He's already an adult, and you just live in this house. You don't give much care about him or anything.
Fine. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
That works.
So is he gonna be like, hey bro, what's up?
Hey, kid. So, you're going on your initiation, right? And I know you have troubles making friends sometimes. So, I've got something for you. Since you're all going out in the snow, and he grabs you, like, and he hands you 4, shaded sunglasses, or protective sunglasses. Now you can be one of the cool kids, huh? What'd you think?
I've seen all of the great warriors wearing these. This is amazing. Where did you get these? Did you steal them from someone?
Oh no!
I know what you like.
I bought a couple. I'm very good friends with the guy that makes these. These are absolute rip-offs.
They're like 50 cents at the convenience store.
They're 50 cents at the convenience store.
It's like that rack of sunglasses you see at like the counter at like a Best Buy, or not Best Buy, that like a pharmacy or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you have like the fake Adidas logo, and instead of it saying Adidas, it says like Adidas with 1 D or something. You know, like.
Yeah.
Adios.
So are you sure you didn't steal this? I'm pretty sure the shirt you're wearing right now you stole from the village elder at one point. Why?
No. This was a gift from him to me.
Oh, sure.
Wonder
Yeah,
why my
okay.
shirt has been.
Anyways, off with you, you little rascal.
Don't call me that ever again.
And he starts pushing you outside, like, you know,
What a
go,
good
go,
friend.
go. And, you know, the moment he pushes you outside, the door slams behind you.
Get out of here, man! I
Doesn't
need
want
to
you
do some
out.
drugs.
Okay, and 1 second.
Also, I love that character's voice. He's like, "Hey, you wanna wanga? You wanna buy some death sticks?"
Okay, and Jack,
Oh boy.
you're just sitting against the house, and you're holding your crystal ball. You know,
I'm just.
you're ready for your inspirational pep talk from your
I've just
guide.
set the ball down in front of me, and I'm like, "All right, just tell me things, little ball."
Okay, and you see a small figure appear in front of you. Like, it doesn't have any shape. It's just kind of, you know, ghosty.
Save me! You're my
My
only
crystal
hope.
ball is melting.
No.
Help me, Rylon. You're our only hope.
No, kid. This ball ain't melting. This is me. I'm learning how to deal with the ball a bit better, you know?
Oh my god, I'm actually going insane. I'm talking to balls.
Yes, you are, kid. Luckily, I'm a god, and I'm here to help you.
Now lick me.
No, don't lick me, kid. Put me down, put me back down. Good.
I'm a god. I just need your insurance information. I'll help you out.
Now, kid,
All right, whoa, what can you tell me, little ball?
well, whenever you come across some danger, and I will show you the way, I will protect you, with the greatest, of my capabilities. You just have to listen to what I tell you, okay?
Greatest of your capability. You're a ball.
I am a god inside of a ball, and I have magical power. Here, if you don't
How'd you get into the ball?
multiple gods ganged up on me and stuck me in here.
It was a
Sounds
very
like a
rowdy
pretty-
night at Hooters.
So it's like the equivalent of getting stuck in a locker.
I am not a very popular god, but I am strong. Here, watch me, and here, look around the corner. I will show you my powers. And
Which corner?
Danny, like, go this way.
No, I'm gonna go to the wrong corner.
Fuck's sake. Okay.
What's over there?
Do you see that? Do you see that guy over there?
The pork?
Yes, the pork. Okay, now watch, and suddenly the pork turns into a giant dragon.
Oh shit, what
So
up?
this fucking magical ball
I, d-
has
I
the
knew I
power to
should
turn
have.
people into a dragon, but not the power to turn himself into something else than a fucking ball.
I knew I shouldn't have licked that ball. Now I've got some weird hallucinogenic shit going.
No, kid. It is an actual dragon. Look, it can spit fire. And, you know, the house you're standing next to just catches on fire.
No, not my
No!
bed.
Don't worry,
go back
kid.
to like.
Don't worry, kid. And like let me dissipate the fire, and the fire disappears. And you see the figure walk around the corner and just grab it, like hold something that looks like a spear, and he throws it, and you hear a roar. And do you go look around the corner?
Fuck no, I'm getting on. So like, I guess like since I'm back here, I assume this is where I live.
Not per
My-
se.
I'm
You can live
I
in
don't
any
know.
of the houses. This is
No,
just
you
the
know what?
quiet part.
Homeless?
You know what, Sandra? No, this is where I keep my cardboard box. I am a homeless child, and this is where I live.
Okay.
I'm going to gather up my stuff and get away from the burning house.
The burning house is gone. Like, it
It
stopped
got
burning.
dissipated.
Oh, it's okay. So it's not house burning.
Like,
so
he
I-
screamed, "I will stop the fire for you, no worries," and he just, you know, the fire disappears.
That's
It was surprisingly not hot, but, you know, your gullible self doesn't really...
really weird. Well, it's
care.
also really cold out. So,
Yeah. So?
oh.
You don't
so
believe me?
what was the point of all that?
To show you how strong I am and that you can trust me.
Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of asked you for advice.
Oh, yeah, advice, okay,
You kind of skipping on that part.
uh-huh, yeah, let me think.
Pick me and I shall tell you.
It's like,
Now-
I asked for some advice, Bird's House Down. Great advice!
I'm
well-
sorry, I'm new to this advice thingy. I'm more of a shower than a talker.
Right,
Just
so
the
your
talking
advice,
crystal ball.
your advice is you want me to burn houses down.
No. This was to prove my strength to you. If there's ever an enemy or something, I can help you and I can tell you exactly where the weak spot is. But
Right.
here's my advice, okay? So stay away from the big baddies and just shoot them from a distance. They can't hurt you. They're dead before they reach you.
Surely, as a ranger, this advice is already near and dear to my heart to begin with.
To you, it sounds like he's giving you sound and perfect advice.
No, it's like, oh yes, wow. I mean, I kind of thought I was already doing that, but I guess I need to do that hard. Okay.
You need to do
I've got
that
a very-
better, son.
All right, now I've got a very specific bit of advice. I'm gonna kind of lean into the crystal ball. I'm gonna be like, hey, fuck, I don't know. I don't know.
Jack, don't stick your dick in the crystal ball. There's no-
What the fuck?
Hey kid, put on your pants again. No.
I'm trying to remember what Cap's character's name was. It's like Selena,
Serena.
right?
Serena.
So, fuck. Serena. I'm gonna lead us to the crystal ball and be like, hey, do you think Serena likes me?
Well,
Who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
The kid
You're the
nobody
hobo
knows.
okay, kid.
No, I've talked to you guys before.
Wait,
Okay.
he's a gem
Vaguely.
licker. Hold on.
You gotta, she may not have really noticed you, but listen to
I
me.
need to make an impression.
You need to make it. Yes, you can make. Right now is the greatest of times to make an impression. You just have to outplay everybody here.
Right.
And I, as a master of show, powerful magician, can show you how to do this.
So Jack in a little bit's gonna walk up whilst he sees me talking to her. So he walks up all confident towards Serena once he sees that to become village chieftain talking with her. So
No, I
much
can
confidence.
have to. You know, I got this. I'm gonna pick up my crystal ball, and I'm gonna start like swaggering.
Okay,
Like-
the figure kind of dissipates.
Okay, I'm gonna start like swaggering up to everyone.
Nobody else noticed the dragon, by the way,
Yeah, okay, that's
or
kind
the
of what I
house
thought.
being on fire or anything.